Hi, I'm Jessica Lahr, and welcome to another edition of FLX Weekly here on FingerLakes1.com on October 17th, 2018. We are live inside the FingerLakes1.com studio, where I'm joined by Josh Durso, Sydney Rogers, and Jim Sinicropi. Welcome to this Wednesday afternoon, which is cold but beautifully sunny. We'll take it.
Thank you very much. It is cold.
Beautifully sunny.
It's cold in here.
You just came from the outside, and I was just out there 20 minutes ago.
Oh, wait, yeah.
It's changeable.
I just
right now the sun's shining, or it was.
Just walked down the hallway and it looked black. Yeah. That's what I meant to mention when we walked in. It was really sunny, but then I was like, whoa, that's really dark.
Oh, no. So some storm clouds coming in, perhaps?
Yes. Yeah.
Dark. Speaking of dark... Sydney went and experienced...
I'm a dark person.
You went and experienced a very dark experience. Was it scary?
It was.
So we have footage, right, of Sydney at the, what is it called, Terror Field?
Terror Field, yeah. It was super scary. And it was I had so much anxiety building up my whole time there, and it didn't help. It didn't help the whole time. It was even worse.
Really?
It was great, though. I mean, it's fun to be scared. It is.
Right.
But it's the whole process, like, okay, I know you're coming, and I'm still going to jump. Like, I could try not to, but...
So wait, who did the filming? Did you film it yourself?
No, Zach Cornett does the filming so he was walking backwards, and they had someone guiding him, so they knew not to they knew not to scare him, and they had like a meeting, and I heard them, and it said, "Go after the blonde." Behind the cameraman. So like all the people behind me didn't even get it. They just were like, I mean, they got some.
All after you.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so excited. Can we watch it?
Not the whole thing, but I can show you just a
Snippet.
brief clip that was pretty good.
Okay.
Oh, geez.
Hold on a second. But you can watch the whole thing. The video itself has been viewed almost 10,000 times.
Oh my gosh! Yeah. Well, I was waiting for it today.
Yeah.
So.
Well, yeah, you can see some of the good stuff. I wonder what he's going to show. How did that go?
Now, here's the question that I have. Is how big a space are we talking about? Like, how big is the actual, like,
it was huge. Venue? It took us the full video 17 minutes.
So it took 17 minutes to get through the whole place.
I would, yeah.
That's wild.
That is a lot. Oh my...
At that point, yeah. They were able to touch you and stuff. At that point, my earring had fell out and my bracelet had fallen off.
Oh my God.
And I was just like, it's like...
Is that your friend that's with you?
Yes, and I was so mad because they were like, no, you have to walk through it, like, we'll just be behind you. And I just grabbed her, and I was like
oh, no.
holding her by the throat a few times on accident, just like, you need to walk with me. And,
if you want to see the whole thing, it's on our front page, it's on our YouTube channel, it's on our Facebook page, it's everywhere. Yeah. But it's good. And what the cool thing is that, you know, on the Facebook comments, so many people are saying, we got to go do this. This looks like so much fun. So, and it is. It's
pinned right to the top of our Facebook page.
So. Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So now I can go watch the whole thing.
Yes, they do a great job there. They put their heart into giving you, I said, a scary good time, and
Love it.
They really do a great job. It's a downstairs, then you go upstairs, and then it's like it's like, when is this gonna end? At the very end of the video, I was like, no, not again. Like, I thought I was going through more, and I was like, oh geez, thank God, because I was done. But you gotta check it out. Terror Field. It's in Clyde. It's 7 Columbia Street on Clyde, New York, and they do it on the weekends. And they only have 2 more weekends left, so
because Halloween's almost here.
I know.
Yes.
Already.
Almost.
But yeah.
So, also later in the show, we're going to taste some locally made hot sauces, right?
Yes.
So we should probably get right to it.
Yeah. Scare me some more anxiety.
Hot sauce. I know. All right. Well, what does this weekend's weather look like for us?
Friday is going to be my pick day, okay?
Just
he's already got it.
There. Friday, sunny with a high near 61. I mean, that's great, right?
Oh,
That's perfect. That's perfect for fall.
Then rain probably moves in overnight on Friday. And then Saturday, you're looking at a 60% chance of showers, mainly in the afternoon and evening. Cloudy with a high near 52 and breezy. Saturday night, it's going to get down to 37. There is a good chance there'll be snow in the air at some point Saturday night into Sunday morning. Sunday,
Did you just say snow?
Yeah, snowflakes in the
Oh,
air.
my
Probably
gosh.
not accumulation, maybe in higher elevation. Sunday, 60% chance of showers, mainly before 10 a.m. Mostly cloudy with a high near 41.
During the day, high near 41.
Daytime high 41. Sunday night, low of 33, with additional chance of rain and snow showers. And then heading back to work on Monday, chance of rain and snow showers, especially in the morning. Mostly cloudy, high of 44. So
Oh my goodness gracious.
not the best weekend of all time. Friday should be really nice, though. So if you can enjoy Friday.
Okay.
So we go from 80s and feeling a little bit muggy.
Right.
Last week, like early
Indian
September
summer.
temperature to like early December, late November temperature this coming weekend.
In
Enjoy
October.
fall, folks.
No.
And
And
we're
it's my
hoping
sister's wedding on
gets
Saturday. So.
Yeah,
Is
it's
it
half
outdoors?
outdoors, isn't it? They
Oh,
climbing
no.
vines.
Yes.
At where? Oh.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be nice.
So
Oh,
let's just cross our fingers that we're wrong. Okay?
Isn't rain good luck on a wedding?
Sure.
Yeah, a little rain.
Yeah,
but
okay.
A little
supposed to
rain.
say- It's
before.
afternoon. Let's hope it rains in the morning and then clears up for the rest of the day.
Yeah, I believe that'll happen.
Forecast says showers likely mainly after 1 p.m.
Listen, Jen.
It's only Wednesday. It's only Wednesday, and
Right.
that's one thing you got to check the weather center
That's
as
right.
you get closer, especially if you have plans. The forecast does change day to day.
Yes,
You were right.
It does. All right. Thank you. I think.
Yeah, thanks.
What other events are going on then?
Yes. What do we have for events?
Well, what better way to start off our events than to test your fear with a highly energetic, high intensity, in your face haunted attraction experience like no other in the Finger Lakes. Can you guess what it is?
The Terror Field.
It's Terror Field, and it's sure to give you the biggest scare this month. The Terror awaits you this coming weekend at 7 Columbia Street in Clyde, and it's starting at 7 p.m. for only $12, and you can visit their website at terrorfield.com for more information. Again, that runs for the next 2 weekends, so you need to get out there.
Perfect.
We also have, this one sounds really interesting and like a fun family event. You take a walk in the moonlight as hundreds of hand-carved pumpkins twinkle in the dark at the Ontario County Fairgrounds in Canandaigua from 6:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. This will truly be a magical event along the Ontario Pathway Trail. The round trip walking distance is about a mile, and there is a stop for refreshments. The walk is suitable for all ages. You can bring your strollers, but you cannot bring your pets. I guess probably they could knock over some of the pumpkins, and that wouldn't be too fun. But the admission is $4 per person, which includes the refreshment stop. And children age 2 and under are free, and children under age 14 must be accompanied by an adult.
Perfect. That sounds nice.
Right,
Like
that's
nice
a pretty
pumpkin
little
walk.
Yeah,
And,
then
then, the following weekend, there's a pumpkin walk on Oak Island and Waterloo that we'll talk about next week's show.
Oh.
But these are new things. These pumpkin walks are kind of a new thing, I think.
yeah, but can you imagine the time it takes to carve enough pumpkins to
Lot of
line a
volunteers.
mile trail?
Yeah, I think they... people from the community bring them.
School,
Yeah, I
yeah.
don't think one person carves them.
Well, I know, but
You
still,
don't?
maybe, school kids can do it. But yeah, I thought that sounded pretty neat, and I
Yes.
hadn't heard of it before. And of course, the Waterloo Farmers Market sets up again this Saturday from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. It's behind the Waterloo Village offices next to the old Save-A-Lot at 22 Locust Street. You can join in on the fun of music, vendors' merchandise, hot coffee from the cobblestone, and delicious treats. And, of course, they serve breakfast and lunch, which is awesome.
Treats.
Yeah, I think
yeah.
there's 2 more weeks left of that as well, the Waterloo Farmers Market, which was
Yeah,
been
'cause
pretty
everybody's
popular this year.
Gonna
Heard
go
good
into
things.
hibernation
Right.
soon.
Oh, okay.
But, of course, there's more events available under our community calendar under the local listing tab at our homepage at fingerlakes1.com or on our app. Those were just a few. There's so many things going on, so check it out.
It's the fall. Go
Yeah.
find a pumpkin patch. You got 2 weeks before
I know.
Halloween.
It's-
Now
yes.
is a good time to get pumpkins because you know they'll last. They won't.
Right.
They won't like rot
Yeah,
and die before.
exactly.
One of ours already rotted.
See?
And I was
You
like,
Yeah.
gotta wait. You pulled the trigger too soon.
but we thought we went
Yeah.
late, and we only went like last weekend, and
Already.
Were those carved?
yeah.
Or
No,
did you-
we haven't carved them yet. We were going to carve them this weekend.
Just a bad gourd.
Yeah, that one was bad.
gourd.
Bad word.
Yeah.
Cord.
Bad gourd.
Okay. All right. Thank you for that, Sydney. What do we have going on as far as news in the
Okay, so
Finger Lakes?
we've got news. So we've been covering
Do
a few
we?
different stories this week of interest, full coverage of Governor Cuomo's visit yesterday to Tompkins County. Obviously, the airport down there.
That's going to be cool when they redo that airport.
$24 million getting infused into that airport. They've already started bolstering some of the flights in and out. I think they're trying to take some of the burden off of Rochester and Syracuse and create something that can handle it as well. New York State is now, as of today, seeking bids to redevelop all the thruway stops. So those old, dated-looking thruway stops, there's 27 of them across the thruway. They're accepting bids now to maybe see some changes there. With all of the other developments that we've seen across the state, the welcome centers, things like that, where they look state-of-the-art, the thruway stops have got to be the most decrepit, ugly-looking 1970s things I've ever encountered in my life. And then yesterday, the other story that I thought was interesting, got a lot of reaction on social media, was the story about the Topps executives. Obviously, Topps is closing 2 local locations, Geneva and Lyons. 5 of their execs will still be getting $3.6 million in bonuses that are not tied to performance of the company overall.
Yeah, I just saw that push notification, and that was the first time I saw the story on our app, and I was like, are you kidding me? I didn't even know they were closing the Geneva one.
Yep.
I just knew
and actually, the show.
Funny, they're going bankrupt, but they got $3.6 million.
Right. Like, that's just what?
Topps, I mean, I could understand if Wegmans executives were getting bonuses, but what do the Topps executives get bonuses for? Making a terrible grocery store?
They had argued that the bonuses would be to retain those top level executives, because otherwise they would leave and the company wouldn't have anybody left to operate it, I guess.
Or you replace somebody new that maybe is better at making their stores better, because Topps is like not good when compared to, of course, comparing to Wegmans maybe isn't unfair. It's a little unfair, but
we don't have many
even Aldi's compare Topps to Aldi's. Aldi's is like doing everything that they can.
Topps is a misnomer. They should be called Bottoms.
Bottom. Yeah. So here's the question in that same retail space. Obviously, Sears also announced a bunch of closings.
Yes.
We don't really have any Sears left here in the Finger Lakes, with the exception of that one's gone too. As of November, that one will be closed as well. So Henrietta and Syracuse, there'll be a couple. When was the last time you were to a mall, full-blown mall, and was that a positive experience? Because I saw this question going around on Twitter, and I was actually kind of interested that people, generally speaking, seem to be really unhappy with even our good malls, even the good malls that are around here.
That's hard to ask a girl that question.
Eastview?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what would make it not a good experience.
Well, it was interesting because a lot of women were the ones who were saying no, it was terrible. Like I couldn't find what I was there for.
Well, it depends. Like
that's because we're used to instant gratification.
You used to go to the mall and you're like, okay, I got to go to like Chess King, and then I got to go to J.C. Penney's. I'm gonna hit. These are the 5 things I'm gonna go to get what I need. Yeah. And so now I think when you go in there, you're like, oh, Chess King's not here anymore, or obviously not Chess King, but you know.
Whatever your go-to is, they're starting to
and even when you get to a retail store, it might not have the inventory that they'll have online. So it's just look, it's a problem because Amazon just gets all the money. Amazon and Walmart, they get all the retail money.
Yep,
like all of it.
I still have to go though to actual malls and stuff because I don't trust buying clothes online. I've done it before,
even
but
shoes sometimes.
Yeah, even shoes. Like I just said that yesterday. I have 2 pairs of beautiful shoes up in my closet from last Christmas that had said it was the size and they didn't fit right. So
I buy 90% of my clothes online.
That's crazy.
Yeah, well, I wear link sole a lot, and so I know how everything fits.
Once you find a brand, you know,
And honestly, most other brands are pretty well, I'm not too far apart. I guess it's different for a guy and a girl.
Yeah.
Maybe, but
we have lots of different factors.
A small at Abercrombie and Fitch, and they call it a large. It's like a children's youth 3-year-old could wear.
If you read reviews, though, a lot of times they will say if this store has reviews, it'll say the larges are actually too small.
Fits is that's how I do it in Amazon. I've bought a few clothes from Amazon now, and actually I've had good experiences, which is crazy.
But
fits the size or fits like a
no surprise
Chinese store built it.
Sears is not doing well.
I
mean, you can buy washing machines.
That's all I think
refrigerators off of Amazon or Walmart. And really, sadly, the Sears and J.C. Penney's world have only themselves to blame. They were in a better position to become an e-commerce force or leader, you know, but
right.
they let Amazon and Walmart, you know, sneak in from behind, I guess.
Yep.
Right.
Walmart was just smart. They jumped on the Amazon bandwagon pretty much and did it different.
Yeah.
You can buy a casket online at Walmart. Did you know that?
Well, there's a fact I didn't know.
No, it's a...
Look it up.
I'm
it's
sure
crazy.
it's the
We always
cheapest
somehow
casket.
Yeah.
lean to something morbid in the show. I don't know how does that.
It's interesting
Anyway,
then.
lots of other news on FingerLakes1.com, and apparently you can even find out where to buy a casket.
Yeah.
In case you need one.
In case.
Let's hope you don't.
Halloween. I was thinking, in the spirit
Yes.
of Halloween.
Okay, got it. That's good. All right, well, let's take a look at our top local photos this week, shall we?
Some
Let's
good ones.
do it.
All right.
Oh boy.
First up, a small patch of mushrooms in Dundee was photographed here by Michaela Smith.
That is so cute.
It is so cute.
It reminds me of
looks like
trolls.
I
Or
want to learn
Right.
what mushrooms you can eat because with the wet weather we've had, there's mushrooms everywhere.
Oh.
Like in your yard, in the woods, in the
Yeah.
on the golf course. There's mushrooms everywhere, and I like mushrooms, but
Right.
some of these are probably good to eat and some of them aren't.
some of
don't
them
know
I
how
feel
to
like
tell
could
the
make you
difference.
start like tripping and like
And some can do that,
psychedelic
too, yeah.
stuff.
Some
So
can do that. Those are probably
Oh, no.
the more poisonous
Yeah.
on the spectrum. That's what. But anyways, I just always want some people. My grandfather, I think, used to be able to tell the difference.
wow.
Yeah.
Makes me
Yeah, I
worried.
wouldn't know, but that's a cool picture, and I love the sun ray
I
coming in
know. It
from
looks
the
like a
side,
little
too.
village.
It does look like a little village.
For
The
little
Smurfs.
Yeah.
That's right.
mushroom people.
All right, towards the end of a beautiful day,
Sydney,
a
you know
group...
who the Smurfs are?
I do actually know
Okay.
who the Smurfs are. I don't even know if I've watched it actually, but I know.
Okay. Just
I think
wanted
I
to
dressed
check.
up as
You
a
didn't know who
Smurf
the
once.
Fonz was, but you do know
I
the Smurfs.
know.
Yes,
Papa
yes.
Smurf and I
Yeah.
can't even remember them all. Gargamel and Azrael.
Okay, I only know.
I don't remember their names.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
I know the trolls.
All right, towards the end of a beautiful day, a group of faint clouds gathered to form what resembled a paw in the sky in this
Aw.
photo from Tom Brady.
That's awesome.
Not the New
Not
England.
Tom
quarterback.
Brady. Wow.
Love
We are
that.
reaching
So
a lot of
cute.
people.
Mm-hmm. From Amy Sensenig, this horse named Willow was all set and ready for an early morning fall run on Sunday.
Aw.
So cute. Look at the leaves on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Needs a haircut. Can't see.
All right, from Chris, trying the bright late afternoon sunshine on Wednesday illuminated this long row of trees with their fallen yellow gold leaves at Sodus Rural Cemetery on Route 88.
That's a cool picture.
Love, that's beautiful.
Sunny fall days are the best.
Mm-hmm. Todd Tanner sent in this shot of Sunday morning's sunrise over Owasco Lake. Ooh.
Love the colors.
Yes.
The
Beautiful.
clouds are backlit.
Mm-hmm.
There, huh?
Love it.
Backlit.
Hugh, I don't know how to say the last
Yeah,
name.
good luck.
Hugh Van Staldunen. I know I said that wrong.
I bet I
but
know how
I
to say
apologize.
it.
Captured the waves in Sodus Point
Oh.
swarmed around the lighthouse, creating
Van
a beautiful
Staldinen is what I
sight.
would say.
Van
Just gonna
Stol-
say-
Staldinen.
Staldinen?
Van Staldinen?
Van
Staldinen.
Staldinen.
Sorry. We are
Sorry,
sorry, Hugh. But it's a beautiful picture.
Amazing.
Sure it's not the first time he's gotten that.
No.
No, I'm sure.
That is an intense
Torture.
lake, though.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous.
It's
I
probably
saw
what
a
it looks
picture
like
like
today.
that.
Mm-hmm.
That
Love
is-
it.
I love that picture, but dang.
Mm-hmm. Early Rep shared this peaceful view as the sun reflected off of the glass-like water on a peaceful evening of kayaking in Sodus Point.
Earl Rep.
That's
That's
amazing.
a much more calm picture
Yeah.
of the water. That's beautiful. Love it. There are many places to enjoy the beautiful fall weather we've been having. This photo by Rachel Burkholder was taken at Emerson Park on Friday afternoon.
Awesome.
Love
Outlet,
that.
yeah.
With
That's
the
nice what they do with that
reflection.
bridge.
Yes. Stunning. From Chris Trine, these Youngman brothers, apple bins, sat roadside, waiting to be filled on Richardson Road in Wolcott on Sunday morning.
That's
I
just
love
a
it.
cool picture.
It is a very cool picture.
That is awesome.
I guess that's what it looked like probably in 1927, and that's what it looks
Right.
like, in 2018 too. The
a
Youngman
timeless
brothers
photo.
like their wooden crates.
The Youngman Bros need
It's
that
true.
photo
Mhm.
on their website if they have one.
Yes.
They're still
love it.
around.
Yeah, look them up, track them down.
Yeah.
Finally, another from Rachel Burkholder as the sky was aglow on Thursday evening near Seneca Falls.
Jeez.
Oh man,
Where is that?
Gorgeous.
What is that?
Right in the back of Tractor Supply.
Seneca Farm.
Yeah.
On
Seneca
Stomping ground.
Ovid Street, right?
Ovid Street, yeah.
Yep.
Wow. Well, we have to pick a favorite. So,
Oh no.
I'm stuck between two.
I think my favorite was it Rachel's first one? Did she have two this week?
Yes,
Yeah,
she
the
had
first
the
one was a bridge.
reflection.
The second one
Yeah,
was...
I'm going with the bridge. The bridge was just different. It was
Yeah,
unique.
it's a dark horse. Okay.
Okay.
Oh no. Is it my turn or yours?
Okay, I'll just go for it. I think I'm going to, because I butchered his name too, Hugh Van Staldinen.
Maybe.
Then Stalduninen.
I love that photo. It's gorgeous. The waves are beautiful.
Yeah, that was a good one. Sydney?
I'm going with the Youngman brothers. I just thought that was a cool picture.
You know what? I'm glad you did that because if there's a tie, I need to pick one of the one that you three chose, and I wanted to vote for this one too.
Yep.
There you go.
Did you?
Dun, 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 dun.
That
It's
is
beautiful.
it's a fall shot. Like that's a prime fall shot right there.
Yeah.
And it's
Yes.
different than something we usually get.
I was
Yes.
my
Congrats,
second
Chris
was
Trine.
definitely the kayak.
Yeah, that was
Well done,
gorgeous
Chris.
too.
Yeah, very very good. That was awesome.
Yes. Great photos, everyone. If you'd like to share your local photos from across the Finger Lakes region, click the link in the Submit Content section at the bottom right of our homepage here at fingerlakes1.com.
Okay.
And now we're ready for sports, and then we're going to get to our hot sauce.
Let's see how fast you can do this.
Taste
You
testing.
sports announcer.
Yeah, there is a lot going on. First of all, the NL and AL Championship Series in Major League Baseball are underway. Dodgers and Brewers. Our Dodgers will be at Brewers on Friday night for Game 6 at 8:39. Game 7, if necessary, 9:09 p.m. And in the American League, the Astros are at Boston for Game 6 Saturday at 5:09. And if necessary, Game 7 Sunday night at 7:39. If things work out, Sunday would be an incredible day with all the football, but then 2 Game 7. So, let's keep our fingers crossed. There's nothing like a Game 7. NFL enters Week 7 this weekend. Bills are 2-4 after last week's. They kind of gave it away. Poor Nate Peterman. They're at the Colts. They're on the road again at the Colts in Indianapolis. Sunday at 1 o'clock. That's on CBS. Hopefully, Josh Allen will be starting at quarterback there. He was injured last week. He's a week-to-week, day-to-day. Syracuse returns off their bye week to host the North Carolina Tar Heels, one of the dirtiest programs in college sports, but somehow they are still eligible to compete. They'll be in the Carrier Dome, 12:20 p.m. kick there as Syracuse tries to win their 5th game of the year, pulling to within 1 game of postseason eligibility. Cornell's at Brown, 1 p.m. Saturday. Ithaca hosts U of R at Butterfield Stadium, 1 p.m. Saturday. Hobart is in Troy to face Rensselaer at noon on Saturday. You can listen in on WEOS. And locally, high school football playoffs begin with the quarterfinal rounds in Class A. Webster Schroeder's at Canandaigua. Canandaigua's the 1 seed, 8 o'clock Friday. Eastridge is at Victor, 7 p.m. Friday. Class B, Newark's at the top seed Batavia, 7 p.m. Friday. Hornell's at 3 seed Wayne, 7 p.m. Friday. Class C, Waterloo's at the top seed ER Gananda, 7 o'clock Friday. Dansville's at Penn Yan, 7 o'clock Friday. Minders travels all the way to Letchworth, 7:30 p.m. Friday. And then Class D, Red Jackets at Alexander, who's a 1 seed. That's a 1-8 game, 7:30 Friday. Dundee's at Canasteo Greenwood, 7:30 Friday. Lions is at Perry Mount Morris at 7 o'clock on Friday. And quarterfinal action also underway this weekend in Section 5 girls and boys soccer.
Oh,
So,
man.
end of fall, winter sports be starting up come 3, 4, 5 weeks from now in November.
Yes.
So, and you know that we like our high school basketball here.
Yes,
on
we
Finger
do.
Lakes.
Big time.
Yes, we
Big
do.
time.
We'll be doing that again. So, anyways, Josh, tell us a little bit about what our snack's going to be today.
Sydney
So
has
today's
anxiety.
snack is from a company called Pepper Nuts. We've got two varieties of their most popular hot sauces. Pineapple Persuasion and Rockin' Reaper. These are
God.
produced. They're based out of
Ooh.
Spencerport, but they're the Rochester themed.
Rock City. I see these on the shelf at the grocery stores.
Yeah.
Oh.
They're sold at certain grocery stores. A lot
Okay.
of the hot stands in Rochester sell them, obviously too. The golder looking one is the first one we'll be trying. That's the Pineapple Persuasion. It is definitely it's hot, but it's not that hot. It should be tolerable for everyone, even those who are maybe a little wimpy toward hot stuff, not naming names.
Not wimpy. I just.
Are we trying?
Oh God, I have to try 2 of them. Do I just take a bite of the? All right.
That's great.
Wait.
It's hot though.
We're
Oh
gonna,
no!
the
Don't
orange
say
one?
that.
The orange one.
No, I'm scared.
But
Right
I like
now?
the sweetness of it.
It's sweet.
See, I like.
My Uncle Dave's gonna be so proud of me.
I like to use hot sauces to cook things.
It's not bad.
And so that pineapple,
Ooh, I
one,
love
could see
it.
maybe tempering the
And
heat
she's
a
sweet
little
first,
bit
right?
by mixing it with something else.
Yeah.
I like the sweet, but now it's burning my mouth.
I
Yeah, it's
love it.
not that hot, but it's hot.
It's hot.
Yeah,
It's
a hot
probably
sauce.
like, if you were giving it a 1 through 10, I would say it's probably like a 7 on the
Yeah,
hot scale.
7's probably good.
Yeah, like a 7.
I'm so proud of myself. I really have trouble with mild
So-
wings sometimes.
Wow.
So
This one right here,
Oh,
the
God.
next one up, Rockin' Reaper. These are actually, as a side note, very healthy. There's nothing. There's like 20 milligrams of sodium. Other
I feel
than
like
that,
it's
there's
gonna burn
nothing
my
in them.
insides.
What is hot sauce? Just peppers?
It's just peppers and
Some are
tomatoes, and it's
vinegar
all
based.
Vinegar.
yeah. None of it. There's no artificial
This one
anything in
scares me.
there. These are all
So
original.
this one's supposed to be hotter.
Rockin' Reaper. This is their hottest sauce that they sell. Period.
So break
What
your
is
go
chin.
ahead.
wrong with me?
Just
What?
eat the part that has the sauce on it. If you so.
Eat the whole?
Yeah.
Should I eat the?
Yeah,
whole?
yeah.
I'm just gonna do it.
do-
Oh, my insides are already so hot. I feel like I just took a shot of alcohol. You know that feeling? That's what it feels like. Oh God. Oh no. Okay, I don't taste it yet. I'm getting nervous. Okay. Oh boy.
That one takes a minute to sink in.
Yeah.
Yeah. so
That one's hotter.
that one hits later than the pineapple
Yeah.
one, but when it does, it makes your whole mouth basically.
Why do
That's
people
weird.
do this for fun? I don't understand. Oh my God.
My throat.
Uh-oh.
That is
Why do
very
people
warm.
do this for fun?
Very warm.
I want more of that pineapple
yeah.
one. I mean, this
Really
is
though.
good though. It's
is
just
good.
a little.
Why did we do this for fun? Are we? This
Check
is
out
what we're
their
gonna
website.
start-
They have all different types of sauces, different series of sauces. They're
Just need a chip.
all really well reviewed, and yeah, they've got a lot of the. If you're more into the sweet kind of
I
stuff,
like it.
it isn't all hot.
Woo!
Some of it
I like
is-
them both, but I think the pineapple one would be more for day-to-day stuff.
Yeah.
I
This
think
went
the
all
other
to
one you
one
could
side.
mix with some butter or something, maybe for chicken wings.
Oh no.
But man, that is a
Woo!
late hitting. That was just a little bit that we had there.
That's hot.
Jessica's taking it like a champ. You must really like some hot stuff. 'cause
I
She
do.
probably faked it. She probably
Yeah,
faked eating it.
No,
Yeah, you
it's
didn't-
hot.
No,
but-
she cleaned it off. I can see her plate. She
Here, you
cleaned
want
it off
my take?
completely.
Oh man, it's all on one side of my mouth too.
You can feel it like as you swallow. Like it's
Yeah, my
hot
throat's
in
burning
throat.
too. That
Uh-huh.
second one was hot. That second one on a hot scale was an 8.5. The only reason it's not higher is because there's some
Oh,
sauces
man.
that they make that are just absolutely
They
ridiculous.
don't even taste good though.
Yeah.
It's just like
It's just meant
Heat.
to hurt you.
That
This, I
pineapple
believe-
one was
I
good.
believe, and I haven't been able to dive into the specifics of it, but I believe this is based off of, or it has in it. It's
Tabasco.
connected to the Carolina Reaper pepper, which is right now the hottest pepper on the planet. That's being upped every year by the people. Who,
really.
Yeah.
Cindy's like, give me more.
Cindy's over here unraveling.
Yeah. I like that. I think we should start doing taste tests every week.
I agree
Just
with
saying.
local
Let's
products.
do
Yeah,
local
local
products.
products. So
do you
if
guys
people
think?
know some good local products, they should send it to us.
Yes.
Not so much
Let
hot
us
because
know.
my tongue feels like I really just like lit a lighter
Yeah,
to
great
it.
You're a
pie.
good
Now
sport.
we're having hot sauce. Who knows what next week will be?
Pig's feet, something
Oh,
crazy like
come
that.
on.
Oh, I'll eat a chocolate covered cricket before I do another hot sauce.
Right.
No, we don't
Anyway.
need to do weird foods.
Yeah. Yeah,
no.
get us out here so I can
Alright.
find some milk.
Well, that was fun. Thank you, Josh, for bringing that in. And I think that about wraps it up.
Yeah,
for
have a
us
good weekend,
today.
everybody.
Yes, have a good weekend.
People
Thank
should
you.
try it.
Get out
if
your
they
snow
like it.
shovels. You might need them.
No, no.
You don't need the shovels, but
Let's not go there yet. Thank you so much for joining us today. If you'd like to drop us a line, send an email to contact@fingerlakes1.com. If you enjoy the show, click like, share, and subscribe. We'll be back live next Wednesday at 12:30. Until then, whatever your plans, have a great October weekend here in the Finger Lakes. Bye-bye.
peak foliage.
Oh, yes.
Foliage.
Yum.